44 now to an ABC 15 follow-up. Dozens of new troopers now ready to patrol Arizona roadways this morning after this graduation ceremony last week. 33 graduated at this one, 54 at another ceremony earlier this year. The head of DPS tells me his department is definitely headed in the right direction when it comes to hiring. But despite that, the department still needs to fill hundreds of open positions. I sat down with Colonel Jeffrey Glover last week and asked him what else needs to be done.
Family, friends, and fellow DPS employees, it is my honor to present to you Arizona's newest state troopers.
And with that, dozens of new DPS troopers are ready for the road. 33 new troopers earning their badges at this graduation ceremony last week. But the department will need about 10 times that number of troopers to fill their open positions. Why do you think DPS has had a hard time recruiting new troopers and then retaining current ones?
DPS is very unique. It's different than most agencies. We are a statewide agency. When you're trying to attract individuals coming into this profession, you could be pretty much located in any geographical location. For some folks, that may be a turnoff because the nucleus of their family and their base may be here situated in the valley, and that sometimes is one of the challenges that we run into.
Pay has also been a major challenge.
You represent the best of Arizona, and that's why I'm always proud to support our members of law enforcement, including fighting for and securing a 5% pay raise.
Governor Katie Hobbs highlighting the 5% increase that troopers are getting at last week's graduation. What else needs to be done to help with recruitment?
We appreciate Governor Hobbs and the legislators in providing us the 5% increase. I think in order to stay competitive, we still need to see more increases of pay and benefits.
The Arizona State Troopers Association has been critical of the department for losing hundreds of troopers in recent years. He had given an interview earlier this year where he said that it takes about $200,000 to train a new DPS trooper, and he said that about 300 had left DPS in the past 3 years. He calculated that to about $60 million he said was walking out the door. So hearing that large figure, $60 million, walking out the door, in his words, what's your response to that?
You're going to end up having people that leave the job. Some of that is going to be due to retirements, a lot of it, because you have so many, as I talked about the upswing in the 90s, a lot of people from the 90s are still on the job and they're retiring, especially in the last 3 years. We're seeing as a byproduct of a lot of individuals that have essentially done 25 to 30 years of service and they're leaving, away from this profession. It doesn't mean that everything is doom and gloom. There's a lot of positives to this. You're getting a lot of a new generation, a new breed of officer that are and troopers that are starting to come into this profession. It's good because you're seeing a lot of civic-minded individuals that are wanting to actually help.
So you heard there Colonel Glover mentioning salary is a big recruitment obstacle. So I looked up some information this morning on the DPS website. After graduating the academy, new recruits get paid about $65,000. So I also decided to do more research to see what Valley police departments are paying their new recruits after graduating the academy. So I went to the city websites for Phoenix, Mesa, and Glendale. I want to show you what I found out this morning before our newscast. So new recruits out of the academy, this is starting in the city of Phoenix, and we're going to post what DPS gets at the top. You'll see it's the least, but in the city of Phoenix, those new recruits after graduation get a little more than $74,000. In Mesa, that figure $73,600, and in Glendale, about $73,400. This is not counting any bonuses. This is not counting any overtime. Again, I found this information on each of these cities' websites. Just fascinating to see, Kaylee, how all of that stacks up to DPS, because you can see DPS is quite a bit lower. A lot more to this interview, though. To see that extended interview with Colonel Glover, head to the main page of ABC15.com.
I like that he has a glass half full outlook, but you see these numbers here, right? Almost $10,000 really when it does come to starting pay. And you can also see why a lot of these recruits might be looking elsewhere to get hired.
Yeah, and you heard him say there too, this 5% increase, it's a good start, but the legislature needs to do more increases and also better benefits as well if they'd like to see that trend of recruiting new troopers continue.
Well, it's all in the name of safety, Nick. Thank you. What a great report.